welcome back to my channel. If you don't know me, my name's Kamora.
Yeah, going ain't like nigga. Move out the way, please don't be a.
Today's video is going to be a performing arts video. So I'm going to be giving you some tips and tricks of what to expect when you're auditioning. So if you don't know, which I'm pretty sure most of you guys don't know, I auditioned for a performing arts school. Sadly, I didn't get in, but I just wanted to share some tips and tricks on what should you expect when you audition for a performing arts school, because I know it can be very nerve-wracking and intimidating when you're trying to audition for performing arts school. I'm going to be giving you some tips and tricks on what you should expect. So let's just stop talking into the video. Alright, so tip number 1. Make sure that you are acting professional. I know this may be like a very obvious tip, but this tip is actually very important that I see most people don't really get or understand. No matter what you do when you're auditioning for a performing arts school, they're always going to be watching you. So you can be on the sidelines watching someone else audition. You can be doing anything, even in a corner, and they can still be watching you. They're always going to be watching you. So make sure that you don't have no type of attitude or whatever, because they're going to count points off of that, and that could affect your risk of getting into the school. So just make sure that you always have a positive attitude, smile, and yeah, act professional. Tip number 2, make sure that you are prepared. When you are auditioning for performing arts school, just know that you have to be prepared, and you have to make sure all your stuff is packed down. Whether it's dancing that you're auditioning for, acting, singing, band, orchestra, whatever, just make sure that you're always prepared. So if you're auditioning for orchestra, make sure that you have your lines down. Make sure that you have this down, that down, that down. Acting, same thing. Dance, same thing. Make sure that everything is perfect and you are ready to go. You don't want to show up there and the judges are waiting for you to give it your all, and you come up there messing up your lines, messing up, you don't know what to do. And yeah, so make sure that you are practicing every day that you have, because it is going to be nerve-wracking and they're expecting a lot from you, especially since it's a performing arts school. So make sure you just give it your all and make sure that you are very prepared and persistent and know what you're doing. Tip number 3, do not be nervous. I know that it's a very hard thing to not be nervous, but trust me, when you are so nervous and you just get too nervous, the judges are going to see that. They're going to see your nervousness, and then that's going to risk you not getting into the school. So make sure that even though you're probably so nervous that you're probably going to pass out and you don't even know what's going on, make sure that you do not see it. Make sure that you are smiling, happy, and just don't show it, because most likely they're going to see that nervousness if you're too nervous. Tip number 4, make sure that you are prepared for the interview. I know there's not a lot of performing arts schools that are the same and their processes are different for each performing arts school, but most likely they're going to ask you questions, probably going to give you an interview, probably going to do this and that. If they don't, then that's good, but just make sure that you are ready for the questions that they're going to give you, because they might ask you questions before you leave. So for example, I know when I was done with my theater audition or whatever, my drama audition and my dance audition, they asked me for my they asked me some questions. They're like, so why do you want to audition for, why do you want to get into this school, yada yada yada, or why do you want to do this, why do you want to do that? And they're just gonna throw a lot of questions at you, and just make sure that you're prepared. Make sure that even though you probably don't even know the exact questions they're going to ask, just think about what some questions they're probably going to be asking, some obvious questions that they're going to be asking, and prepare yourself for that, and make sure that they are very clean, they make sense, don't make up something, and don't even lie. I know that a lot of people audition and they just want to sound cool to sound just cool or whatever. I don't even know, they just want to say things to sound cool, but that's not really going to get you anywhere, and most likely they're going to find out that you're lying, because they literally have every piece of information of you. They have your grades, they have your everything. So do not lie anything, because I know, even though I know you want to sound cool, just don't lie. Just give it your best answer and just try to sound like you really want to be in the school. One trick that I will give you before in this video, one trick that I would say is when you're auditioning, make sure that you arrive early. I know a lot of people get so nervous that they probably end up being late or whatever, or exactly on time. don't make sure that you're late or even on time. Make sure that you're very early so you can calm your nerves, breathe, drink some water, eat, practice your lines, practice your music or whatever you're doing to audition. And yeah, just practice, breathe, because you're gonna need some time to, you know, prep yourself. Because I know when I was going through my theater audition, we weren't late, but we were exactly on time, so I had no time to like really prep myself. So I was very nervous, shaky, and that's how I ended up messing for my audition, because it was just too much going on. And yeah, so just make sure that you arrive early so you can let yourself calm down, breathe, and feel the energy around you, the surroundings of what you're dealing with and what you're not dealing with. So that's all I have for you guys today. I hope you guys liked today's video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, comment, and yeah, I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.